Hi, Don. There's really, no way to say it other than that it was a soft performance, right? From the shorthanded goals, the plays on the wall, the drop coverages. Just how perplexed are you by the collective defensive effort in that game?
Well, I obviously wasn't happy about it, Mike. I mean, you watched it. There were some good things in the game, but we didn't have the sense of urgency to start with respect to details. That was obvious. We allowed too much too easy, and then fought obviously, the rest of the way as a result. You mentioned it. The first two goals of the game, we were shorthanded. We're on a power play, so not by design, obviously. So tough there. But I did feel, if you want to sum it up, we didn't have enough urgency, enough attention to details. The details of our game weren't there. So, obviously we'll draw from that, whether that be, the schedule, the way it has been. It'll be an easy one for us now to show on video that we lack that urgency.
This morning when you talked with us, you said that last time around when you faced this team, the pressure got to you guys, or at least their pressure got to you, and that was the thing you were trying to see better from them this time. Did they play better with that, or did they handle the pressure better tonight, or were those first two goals in part, and those early goals in part because of the fact that Seattle was constantly pressuring you guys?
Yeah, I don't think the pressure was an issue today. I think it was exactly what I had just said. We did not have enough urgency at the outset in the details. Just reviewing goals against, watching goals against from the bench, watching a little bit of clips even in between periods or after the game. Lots of little details that have we slipped on tonight. That again, maybe it's we've played so many games in such a short time and haven't had a lot of practice time, and the details slip. So, but it was we're I would say an evolving team, a younger team, and this was a lot of growing pains, I believe. Obviously, pains when you lose, but this to me was more of a growing pain feel to it.
This is Jeff Skinner's best stretch in a couple of years. He's already surpassed last year's goal total. Just like what's changed about him, even in these past week or two, where he's reaching that next level that he's shown in the past?
Well, I will revert to what I said at the start of the year before he even started scoring. He's doing all the right things to lead to scoring. And I said that I was 100% confident that would happen and that would be the result. He stayed on it. It's easier for me to say that, but you got to stay on it. And every day that routine is to be there for practice and game prep. And he's done that. He's stayed on it. All his habits point to the fact that he's going to be productive. And that's why I've kept him with Thompson, and Thompson's been the same. So that's been a real bright spot. I thought that line was real good tonight. I thought Dylan Cousins was good tonight. Brett Murray was good tonight. We just didn't have enough guys playing good, and guys that just absolutely didn't look like themselves. But for Skinner, this is a new normal for him, I believe, because of the work and habits he's putting in.
Don, as you watched the game, and especially after the Murray goal, that kind of got you back into it. Early in the second period, it's 3-1. Why do you feel that you didn't gain a lot of momentum off goals that you scored?
I don't know, Paul, when we had goalposts and other chances, when they fell in there, but we did have plenty more chances. But it was, as Mike mentioned, it was the whole feel of the game. You start the game that way, and it sets a tone, unfortunately, not a good tone. And then you're trying to catch up. But I felt honestly that, we had some guys that played really well, as I mentioned, Cousins' line and Thompson's line, a lot more good than bad out of them. And, the other two lines were a little challenged, and we were challenged defensively with a couple guys on the back end that just absolutely didn't look like themselves. And I say growing pains. you know, when a more experienced player doesn't feel things aren't working well for them, they know how to adjust their game and they acclimate. Okay, I don't have my legs today, or I don't have energy today. I know how to play a different style of game and get through this. And I think when I say growing pains, I think, you know, we had some guys that needed to make some adjustments to their game. And when things didn't work out, they pressed more. And that is never the recipe at that point. So that really caught up to us in the end for me, Paul. Again, a group of guys played well and some others struggled.
Is Jacob Bryson hurt, or did you just want to make a change?
No, he is. He wasn't, didn't want to put him in a spot. He's dealing with, you know, something nagging, and didn't want to put him in a spot where it could make it worse. I do expect him ready for Thursday.
All right, thank you, Don.